So you don't have to live near the incinerator to get the dioxin. You can live miles away if you eat the food that's produced near the incinerator. And so everybody in Italy should be worried about building incinerators in Parma. Parma cheese, Parma ham. Once the dioxins get into our body, we can't get rid of them. They go to our fat. Now the man cannot get rid of the dioxins, but a woman can, by having a baby. Right now, the preoccupation of most industrial designers is designing things in an attractive way so that people will buy them. They're designing things to sell to the present. But we have to train our industrial engineers not only to design to sell to the present, but to share with the future. You've got to say, I'm putting these metals, I'm putting these substances in this machine, and I don't want them to be lost when this machine's life is over. It's a different challenge to designers. If we can't reuse it, if we can't recycle it, if we can't compost it, you shouldn't be buying it. To industry, if we can't reuse it, recycle it, compost it, you shouldn't be making it. And we need good leadership. The third thing. We need leaders who have vision, who have imagination, and, you ready for it? Who are not boring. Boring. Landfills are boring. Incinerators are boring. I mean, come on, Michelangelo, Galileo, Leonardo, hundreds of years of Western civilization, and what do we do with what's left over? We put it in a hole in the ground. Now, I'm so obsessed with this notion of boring that I have a different category. I have human beings and human borings. Okay? So, a human boring has no imagination, no vision, no sense of humor. I love this one. Are obsessively tidy, confuse being clever with being wise, have more faith in machines than people, believe that science and technology can fix every problem, believe that man is the center of the universe and a woman's place is in the kitchen. That too many of our experts think with the wrong end of their bodies. They're what I call back-end thinkers. Okay, and here's an example of a back-end thinker. He comes home and the bathtub is overflowing. So he quickly grabs a cup to empty it. And it's not fast enough. So he gets a bucket. And it's still not fast enough. So he gets a foot pump. And it's still not fast enough. So he gets an electric pump. Still not fast enough. At this point, his wife comes home and switches off the tap. She is a front-end thinker. And that is the metaphor for zero waste. Here is the traditional way of waste disposal. Here we go. And if the first machine doesn't work, you put on another machine, and then another machine, and another machine. And we are saying, no, stop your preoccupation with machines, go to the front end and stop making it. I'm now going to sing. Are you excited? A song you've heard the stew. This is the battle hymn of the Republic in America. We don't want incineration. We don't want incineration. We don't want incineration. We know there's a better way. While we recognize our landfills all are swelling with the waste. This doesn't justify a bad decision made.